live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here comes Lyndon King Arthur, who stands 188 centimeters tall with a 189 centimeter reach. And the man he'll be facing, Enzo the Big Mac Maccarinelli, 193 centimeters. And here comes Lyndon King Arthur. This Manchester native fights in the light heavyweight division, and he brings a lot of power. Big Mac, Enzo Maccarinelli, an Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manchester, England, here's an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lyndon King Arthur. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a Cruiserweight World Champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Maccarinelli.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
I say you must obey. Good luck.
And there's the bell for round one. And they are giving us action. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Boss, listen to them. Listen to them. You can hear the noise, but you don't know what they're saying. It's that loud. I'm sorry, man. I'm shouting you here. I'm sorry.
That's another scoring shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. All three judges here are going to give that round to... There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Trying to answer back. That counter shot lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. One-sided 3 minutes we just saw. There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That one lands.
Yeah.
Through the hook, didn't land. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the fourth we go. Tying out that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good punch. Nice counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punch. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. And he misses with that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Nice counter shot. Left punch. Failing to score with that right hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Let's start the 6. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, we fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
What a punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Solid punch.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He just misses with that big right hand. Neither man really defending themselves. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. Round Here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
I think they both think they're playing tiddlywinks. This is the fight, King. When you get in there, you get into fight. The fans have paid their money to watch you fight. We're sat here to talk about you fight. The cornermen are there because they want to see you fight. We need a fight.
Fighter has not shown us much defense at all. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, the beating fights like that. When you think you come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner and you've just seen the sun.
Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That left hook missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Left counter scores. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's see how much fatigue we've seen here in round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round.
And down goes the mat. Back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Maccarinelli and Enzo wilts down to the canvas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Maccarinelli. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want. What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Exchange here from both men. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this one. I say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer. There's the bell to start round 10. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
Do you what now? And you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
He misses with that jab. Tempo show. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Missed him with that uppercut. That punch lands. And he just misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chin. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lands with the right counter. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. go in the championship rounds, round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Perfect counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice shot with the left. Got out of the way of that right hook. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. These punches coming from every angle. And he just missed with that left jab. Still swinging with nothing left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell for round 12. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means. Not good news from Maccarinelli. Disaster averted. That left counter punch will score. That hook doesn't score. Catch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good counter-punching from both these athletes. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight. You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They exchange punches. Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. Oh. Well, let's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, Saddle. Totally change your styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bank, there's no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.